What's up, world?
Hello, world.
Came to do a little video about mindfulness, awareness, consciousness, and how we need to be mindful about everything we doing, man. Every corner you turn, it's always something you can learn. You know, you can always grow. And we just want to point out some things that we're aware of in case you're not. So, take that away, babe.
Yeah, so we just want to encourage you guys to, we just want everybody to have common sense. Like, we need to get that common sense back. Like, a lot of us, it's, so many generations past, some people don't even know what bacon is. We don't even know. We just got to take every action that we do and really think about why we doing it. So, I guess we could start with hygiene products, things we put on our bodies. So, your soap, a lot of people oh, I use this soap, but what's in your soap? How many of us can really say that we know what's in our soap? So, when you look on the back of your soap bottle, because most people aren't making their own soaps, just look at those ingredients. And, tell me that you know those ingredients. If you can't pronounce those ingredients, if you don't know what they are, you probably shouldn't be using it and putting it on your body. Lotion, same thing. You putting on lotion and you don't know what that stuff is. You know what I'm saying? So, I make my own soaps. So I would encourage a lot of people to just maybe get in the habit of trying to make their own soaps and do it themselves. Because then you know what you're using is organic. Everything is natural. You don't want to put toxins and chemicals on your body that you don't know. It doesn't make sense. It can only make you toxic. And even lotion, instead of using lotion, maybe use an oil. So I use coconut oil, organic coconut oil. Just lather yourself up in that, and it's way better than any lotion you would buy in the store. We can move on to toothpaste. Toothpaste, like soaps and lotions, can have animal fats in them. So if you're a vegan and you trying to change your lifestyle and you still using toothpaste or lotion or soap that has animal products, then that sucks. You're still ingesting animal products. Or you got what's the other chemical in toothpaste? It's just very bad,
Fluoride.
It's just you don't want to ingest those things within your mouth, on your body. They're going into your skin, they're going into your system, so you don't want that. So making your own toothpaste, maybe. We don't really use I haven't bought toothpaste in a long time, so using coconut oil to brush your teeth, or coconut oil and peppermint essential oil to get that minty taste, or sometimes you can even use baking soda. What else? Floss, same thing. It might have animal byproducts in them, animal fats on floss. You're flossing your teeth thinking you're getting it clean. It's like you putting chicken bones in your teeth. It just doesn't make any sense.
But it ain't gonna say animal fat. You know what I'm saying? What it's gonna say on the back of your toothpaste is gelatin or glycerin. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna say glycerin. If it don't say vegetable glycerin or plant-derived glycerin, then that shit came from some animal bones. You know what I'm saying? Boiled up bones and cartilage and all that shit you don't want in your body. Your skin is your largest organ. So like she said with the soap and the lotion, be careful. You know what I'm saying? And it's a tricky thing out there, because if you're not conscious of these terms and the terminology that they're using, you're gonna be tricked. You know what I'm saying? Like she just said, you want products that maybe got that V on it that stand for vegan, so it's all plant derived. But even if it's vegan, it don't mean it ain't filled with a whole bunch of chemicals. It could be vegan and still have fluoride in it. You know what I'm saying? A couple years ago, we was buying that Tom's toothpaste shit, and that shit ain't no good for you. You know what I'm saying? Your skin. Yeah, so your skin is your largest organ, and you wanna, be careful what you put on that. You know what I'm saying? You get all these pores for a reason, for stuff to come out and stuff to go in. So just be mindful, be careful. Once you talk about the deodorant a little bit.
And that's what I was saying too. If you're reading the ingredients and you truly don't even know what it is, if you don't know what gelatin is and you see it, you don't know what that means, so you probably shouldn't be using it. Anything you do not know, if you cannot recognize what that is, then don't use it, period.
Deodorant.
Oh, deodorant. Aluminum. It's aluminum in deodorant and a bunch of other chemicals that you don't know what it is. So you are clogging up, and you're okay, cool, I'm not sweating, my underarms don't sweat, I don't stink, that's good. But at the same time, if you're supposed to sweat under there, you're supposed to sweat, you're releasing toxins through these pores, so if you're blocking them up, and many times you've been blocking it for years now, you know what I'm saying? You haven't sweat, you don't got sweat on your arms, that's great, but you're supposed to sweat under there. You do not need to be blocking it up with chemicals. And now you wonder why you got like lumps in your breast, or now it's like breast cancer. This is a huge thing for women, but we blocking our pores. We need to sweat under there, like blocking with tons of chemicals, like. So just,
you know what I'm saying? Like, if you eating fresh, like, the better you eat, the less processed you eat, the better you gonna smell. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to play ball and shit, so I was always just stinky. I was outside playing and for hours and shit, so I'm using deodorant trying to mask my odor, when really I'm eating dead flesh and animal products and wonder why I smell like shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta eat fruit if you want to smell and taste great. Like, really, the fruit's gonna cleanse you out. It's gonna be wonderful for you. But even if you still sweating, even if you have a little toxin, because we got 20-some years of eating this bullshit, so it ain't going to happen overnight. You ain't going to smell like roses right away. Let's not get it confused. What you want to do is you can use a little lime, put it underneath your arm. That's a natural way to give yourself a little fresh smell. You can use a little coconut oil or something like that. You know what I mean? Or use nothing, whatever. Go bathe, go hop your ass in the river when you stink, you know? What's next?
Or how about like pads? It's for the women,
All the ladies. All the ladies. All the ladies in the house say hi.
No, for real. So pads, y'all. It's so many perfumes. First of all, perfumes is cancerous. It really hurts your body. Like
fragrance. Word fragrance.
Colognes, like perfumes, all these things are in our products. You know what I'm saying? They put it in soaps. They put it in your pads. Something that's very, a very sensitive area, and we shouldn't be using it. Any pads that's in a regular store is probably not good. So you need to find like some natural ones we use. Which ones do we use?
Natural Care, something like that. It's like NATRA Care, CARE. And you can find pads, tampons, everything you need.
And it's just safe. It's chlorine free. Who would have known they put chlorine in the pads? Why would you do that? We don't know.
It's vegan. Yeah. Who would have known they put animal ass in your pads? Oh, but one thing though with the tampons, because I used to like tampons a lot because I play sports. You might want to go easy on that. I don't think nothing should be up in us all day. You know what I'm saying? Like pads is your best bet. I know tampons could be a little more comfortable, but that's something I've learned, so I just want to share that.
Yeah, like, because you're meant to, like, this is a time where you're releasing toxins, so you need to let them flow. Like, putting something up there, like, I feel like it can clog. Like, it's always been very uncomfortable for me. So anytime you're able to just let it flow, just let it flow. Let it do what it's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't stand in the way of it. Or shaving. Shaving, no one really likes to shave. Women are really like, I feel like we get pressured into shaving. Like, I feel like we don't really like to shave, but I feel like it's just so I think we should just let go of that. Like, it's hard, because you don't want to be judged, but at the same time, like, you just gotta truly love yourself. Like, know that whatever's on that razor, for real, like, your skin is reacting to that. You get bumps, you get all these reactions from razors, and they have these little lines of chemicals on there that's supposed to help with shaving and make it all smooth, but that's not true. It's a bunch of chemicals, and you're making your hair even more thicker than it would truly be. So we really need to teach our young girls to not shave. Like, my mom tried, but of course, like, society got the best of me and I want to shave. But it's just like, really instill that in your kids. Like, if they don't shave, like, they gonna have the lightest little peach fuzz and it's gonna be beautiful, and it's this what they supposed to have, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. On your hair on your arms, your legs, like, let it go, like, because it's just, you only hurting yourself. You only going against what's supposed to naturally happen to your body. Like, just let it go. These are your senses. Your hair is your nervous system.
Yeah. Hey, and that's just some subconscious bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Men ain't never taught to shave shit. I mean, maybe line this up and all that shit. So for y'all need to stop doing that. Let your beard grow. Let your hair grow out. You need no haircut. But back to the ladies, you don't have to shave underneath your arms, man. Let that shit go. And anybody that's judging you, they don't need to be in your reality. You know what I'm saying? Down in your private areas, all of that. Let that just grow out. Because like she said, you going against yourself. You shave your arms, 3 days later, it's back. Shave again. 3 days later, it's back. That's a clear indication that it wants to be there. It needs to be there. Has a function. Let it go.
Let it happen. Let it go. And then just, women again. All the ladies. We love the ladies. Okay, but seriously, like, the weave and the nails. Like, you go and get your nails done. Oh, they so nice, whatever. But, like, let them go. Because, when you take off them nails, your nails are like frail. They can't even grow. Like, you know, it's just so many things. Like, for real, just let that, all them chemicals, first you go into the nail shop and you smell all these chemicals and it's so overwhelming, but you get so used to it, you don't even realize, but that's like just fumes everywhere. And then you just go and you get them on your nails. Now your nails are covered in all these chemicals. Like, let them go. Let them go. Let them go. Eat right, you know, and your nails will grow, I swear. Like, I promise you. Like, just let it go. Weave, you know. I don't know. I don't really go into weave, but like, do you truly know? I just want to ask you guys, where does your weave come from? Like, what is it made of? Like, because I can only imagine the chemicals that I put into these weaves and wigs just for you to lay it over your hair, over all these pores in your head going straight to your brain. Like, think about just what's in it. Like, is it truly like worth it, you know? Like, you worth much more than that. Like, I don't know if we should be covering up our head and your hair. Then your real hair can't even breathe, and you wonder why it's like not thriving, because you're covering it up and it can't breathe under all these toxic. I don't know what it's made of. Just look into what it's made of, and it's probably not the best for you.
Hey, and forget all that protective style. That's one of my biggest pet peeves out here with the excuses about why I wear weave. Okay, well, I'm not gonna get a sew-in no more, but I'm gonna get these weave braids. Like, let it go. No matter how your hair looks right now, you are beautiful. And if you're taking a step in the right direction to better yourself, your hair gonna get where it needs to be eventually. You know what I'm saying? Have some confidence in yourself. Know what you're doing. Have a purpose. And fuck all that weave, man. We don't need it. Forget it.
Yeah, you don't want nothing pulling on like something that's so connected to your head, to your brain. Like, the best protective style is to wear it wild. Okay. Okay, well, now we can get into food.
No, wait. Before we get into food, let's talk about bras.
Oh,
okay? Let's go into the women and how, once again, all the ladies, for some reason we get it the worst, don't we? I don't know why. But anyway, we've been taught our whole life that we need to wear bras. I'm guilty of it too. I was a big sports bra fan my whole life, blah, blah. And I still wear it when I have to go out, like, when that's the only thing that I'm wearing. You know what I'm saying? But like, right now I have a t-shirt on. I ain't got no bra on for what? Why would I wear a bra? Bras also cause cancer. You know what I'm saying? Our breasts are not supposed to be in a position upright like that all day. We're trying to perk something up, but if we didn't wear bras, they would naturally be perky. Actually, wearing a bra, it gets you perky for a second, but then in the long term, your breasts are going to be even saggier because they've been in an unnatural position for how many years? And who told you that you need a bra? For real, who told you that? It's some men out here whose boobs are bigger than ours and they not wearing bras.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what you need to wear a bra for?
And it's just uncomfortable. Like, we all know that we can't wait to get home to snap that thing off. You know what I'm saying? Like, snapping a bra off is just like, oh, like, yes, like, I'm home, like, thank goodness. And it's just like, we shouldn't feel like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you want to wear one, you know, wear one or whatever, but just be comfortable. Like, if you're not comfortable, then take it off. Then you don't need it. If you're not comfortable, if you're not truly comfortable, like, leave that in the past. Even heels. Wear heels and then, you know, like, oh, yeah, it's cute. But at the same time, like, your feet hurt. Your feet hurt, like, within minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not natural for us to be standing on these sticks. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. I mean, you know.
Standing on these sticks.
Seriously, you standing on
hey,
sticks.
That's funny.
And it's just like, what in the world? Like, why would we do this? Like, it's just not comfortable. Like, it's just not comfortable. Let it go, okay?
Not to mention that you're genetically modifying the arch in your foot, what you naturally got. Women, their toes be all too small, shoot. This is not even my topic because I don't wear heels.
We don't need it. Okay.
But good God, let your feet breathe. We done seen women barely make it up the street. Women just
seriously
holding on to their man and shit, taking
even
all
here,
day.
You see him, you like, girl, if you don't take those off,
we ain't even got no road. Ain't nothing but rocks and dust. And women out here just trying to hold on.
On them sticks.
They don't put some Crocs on or leave their barefoot out.
I know, right? Okay. Food. Organic food. It just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Organic seeded fruits. Like,
what does organic mean?
Real. Real. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody gave you, they said this is a fake tomato and this is a real tomato, which one would you want? The real tomato, of course, right? Okay, then they give you a fake tomato and a real tomato and they said the real tomato is $1 more. Which one you gonna pick? What's your worth? What do you really care? Do you really care? Like, you should care. Like, spend the extra $1. Like, you worth much more than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, or seeded. Like, why would we have everybody like, oh, I love seedless watermelon, whatever. I love seedless grapes. Like, yeah, you don't have to seed. Like, that's cool. But at the same time, the seeds are good for you. And then, why would you want to eat something that cannot reproduce? If you expect yourself to reproduce, why would you eat something that cannot reproduce? Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, we got to start thinking, be mindful. Like, how does this make sense? You know what I'm saying? So, always go organic. Always.
Always organic and always seeded when you eating fruit, period.
It's real food. Real food. You know what I'm saying? Real light.
Yeah, for real. Because that's a big topic, man. Like, my mama, she just became vegan. She asked me, like, do I really need to buy organic? But she grew up in a time where they didn't have the option. It wasn't fake food, genetically modified, this and that. I believe that shit came about in, like, the 70s. You know what I'm saying? So now it's just like they trying to get you, and we born into this era where we don't even understand. And they don't tell you GMO. They just put these labels on these serial codes, 4000. And that's why you got to do your research. Anything starting with a 4 or 5 or something like that, that's not organic. So you got to learn that. You got to do more research so you can become aware and mindful of what you're putting in your body. You are God. You want to be the best. You know what I'm saying? You're a supreme being. Don't forget that. Don't let nobody take away your worth, dim your life. Seeded organic fruit.
That's what you deserve. Or like the refrigerator. So let's think about the refrigerator. Anything we buy, any fruit or veggies that we have, like we don't put in the refrigerator. We don't be having a refrigerator. Like we can eat everything because it's coming off the tree. First of all, this is a very warm environment. We're taking it off the tree and we're eating it. We put it on the counter like it's good. Like we're gonna eat it in due time and it's not gonna go bad. You know, like we become accustomed to like just putting things in the fridge, like going to the store, but they're also putting things in the fridge. You're getting it out of a refrigerator and you go and put it in your refrigerator. But what is the refrigerator? What is making it? What's making the refrigerator cool? And why does the food need that?
Freon. It's a chemical, the same thing that's in your air conditioner that blows out this fake coolness and it messes up everything. Your endocrine system, your gland stuff that's supposed to be producing hormones, that's telling your body what to do, these chemical messages, it's disrupting that. It's disrupting your flow, everything you are. You know what I'm saying? Simply putting your food in the refrigerator changes the molecular structure of that food. And just for a second, we was talking about organic seeded fruit and like knowing your cereal numbers. I know everybody can't make the move right now, but your goal should be to move where your fruit grows. And then you wouldn't have to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? We got all these trees around us filled with fruit. We don't have to worry about if it's organic. We just picking it off the tree. We know it's organic. You know what I'm saying? Go where your fruit grows. What's up, baby Sim?
Oh, okay. Moving on to the microwave. We have to think, you know, go back and have common sense. Just simply think. Why would I put my food in something that can heat my food up in 15 seconds? In 1 minute, it's steaming hot. Why would I do that? Like, why? How does this happen? You know what I'm saying? It can't be natural. Of course, it's not natural. And it can only hurt you, you know? So let's not use the microwave. It's not helpful. You know what I'm saying?
What is a microwave but radiation? You know what I'm saying? Something that's literally killing the food, changing the molecular structure of what you're trying to heat up. Please, y'all. The microwave came about, in the 70s too? You know what I'm saying? Your grandma didn't even know what a microwave, your great-grandma didn't even know what a microwave was. All these new inventions, these new technologies, so you can be convenient. You don't have time to warm your food up in the oven. We want to do everything quick, fast, in a hurry. No, man, that shit gonna kill you.
And then just thinking, you already know that cooking your food, period, is like you're getting less and less nutrients from your food as you're cooking it. So even thinking about, okay, but if you want to cook, you know what I'm saying, whatever, you know, that's fine. But if you're cooking, even think about your pots, like your pots. I haven't seen a pot, no good pot lately. Like, all the pots are non-stick. Why? How can I cook something in this pot and it doesn't stick? How? What chemical is that? That's not allowing my food to stick on a pot when the fire is heating it from underneath. How? I don't know, but, you know, let's get rid of them non-stick pans. It's cancerous, period. It's cancerous.
Aluminum, cancerous, all that shit, man. It's cancerous.
Yeah. Or even thinking of, like, plastic. So, a lot of people, like, we don't want to do the dishes. Of course, no one wants to do dishes. But we cannot be contributing to, like, the plastic that's not being able to be destroyed here on earth. Like plastic forks, plastic knives, spoons, plates, plastic cups. Like, I understand no one wants to do dishes, but do the dishes. Have you a few dishes, do the dishes when you're done eating. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, you would rather You'll rather wash the dishes than kill all the earth, okay? Let's just care about ourselves. Let's care about what's taking care of us, you know? Let's just forget all the plastic. Like, as much as you can, do not buy plastic. Don't contribute to it.
And not to mention, a lot of plastic contains animal products within it, from your garbage bags to your plastic cups to your forks to your plates. And once again, if you vegan, you need to be aware of this shit because you ingesting meat through all angles.
Okay, well, we can move on to, like, babies. Like, babies, we love to give the babies pacifiers or, like, bottles. But it's just like, y'all better think about what's really in y'all baby's mouth all day. What is that, rubber, plastic? Like, they're sucking on that all day. And to think that they're not getting any chemicals, like, into their body from that, like, you better think about that. Like, if you can go without bottles, if you can go without the pacifiers, go without it. They really don't need that stuff. Like,
yeah, for real.
But I know y'all can't be home all day with the babies, but
you should be home. You should be home with your baby.
You should reach for that. Yeah.
Who told you to leave your baby to go to work? Oh, you got to make money. Why don't you go somewhere where you don't need as much money? You know, why don't you go live in nature where you got food and you got sunlight and you got air and water, the things that you pay for. Because you got to pay for your bills, right? That electricity, that water. Oh, electricity. No, wait.
Yeah.
Let's go into the baby's diapers first. Because we talked about the pads. I'm sorry, we ain't got no light around here. We talking about the pads and all that shit. What about the babies?
Diapers? Yeah, the diapers. Like, I mean, it's a chemical. First of all, it contributes to so much, like, environmental, like, damage. Diapers, like, babies go through diapers like this. So all these diapers are just in a landfill, building up, and they cannot get rid of them as quick as people are using them. And then you wonder why your baby got diaper rash, or, you know what I'm saying, all these reactions. Well, they have a chemical filled underwear on. Like, it's a fire down there. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you expect? Like,
chlorine and fragrances,
animal byproducts, I'm sure. So it's just like, let go of that too. Like, if you could do like my best friend did, cloth diapers, go on, girl. You know what I'm saying? Cloth diapers, you know. And even thinking in that, going in that aspect, like, a lot we don't think of is the clothes. So even if it is a cloth diaper, like, make sure that baby has an organic cotton, you know, organic cotton. They have this organic cotton clothes.
This shirt right here is 100% organic cotton.
You know, so even through your clothes, they're getting you through your clothes. You might have a GMO shirt on right now. And who would have known? But we gotta think. Everything we indulging in, we have to think. How did this get here? Is this organic? Yes, it is. Thank goodness. You know. So anything for the future, make sure you going into organic cotton, or, you know, look for these things. It's gonna be hard to find because no one cares. No one's paying attention. You know, everybody's pretty much blind. So really think, you know, and be like, okay, I'm gonna make sure this organic. Go online, make sure it's organic, whatever. Because even down to your clothes, they're getting you. They're poisoning us. Like, each moment they have, like.
Because once again, the skin is the organ, and we sit in clothes all day. So we got this genetically modified cotton on our skin all day, and it's seeping into our body, everything we put on, because everything is just energy, and it's blending. You know what I'm saying? That's another reason why you should be in an environment where you barely need clothes.
That's real.
You know, I barely got clothes on all day until I have to go into town, so-called Babylon, right?
And that's even going back to, like, just your air and your heat, the heat. Like, why do you need heat? Because you're in a cold environment. Like, we don't ever need heat. Like, if I need heat, I'll put a shirt on or whatever. But, like, you don't need it here. Like, it's warm. It's always warm. Like, you don't need that. Like, and all that, when you turn it on your air in your car or putting on the air AC in the house, like, all of that is chemicals entering your system. You know? Heat. It's chemicals entering your body. Like, so as many toxins as you could cut out, please do. You know? If you could wrap up in a blanket and not turn your heat on this winter, good for you, you know?
Right. Because it's fucking with your endocrine system, man. Your endocrine system is very important.
Mm-hmm. Or even, you know, just going more simpler to your water. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you drink water from your faucet. If you do, like, do you know what's in it? Like, do you know what's in your water? Do you know where your water even comes from? You know? Like, these are things that you should know and that you should care about, you know? Like, what's in your water? What's the pH of your water, you know? Or if you into drinking alkaline water, you know, like, we was on that little thing for a minute before we left, and it's just like, damn, well, I'm still getting this out of a plastic bottle. Like, it's just like, it sucks. Like, my water's still coming from a plastic bottle, and best believe that bottle, even if it says BPA free, it's still chemicals in that plastic that's going into your water. And it's just like, it sucks. Like, you know, at least knowing. It starts with knowing, and then, you know, you can get out here and experience and see that, you know, other people live where there's rivers and the water comes straight from the river and it's naturally filtered, you know, like, so just knowing, you know, just create this knowledge, you know, that you can know, and then maybe you can have other experiences. You could reach for better, you know,
because there is no safe plastic, period. Plastic is a chemical within itself.
Or your energy. Like, we can plug in our phone here and feel safe and know that the energy that we're getting from out of our walls is coming from natural sources. So like thermal energy or windmills or solar energy. Like, in the States, we didn't know. Like, well, we do know. In the States, where they getting their electricity from?
Oil based. They dig it in the ground. They fracking all in the earth so you can charge your cell phone and your laptops and, you know, play your little Wi-Fi and your TVs and all that shit. It's not good. That's why in the States we have solar panels. I mean, we still got a solar panel here, but we wanted to go somewhere that we can naturally plug our phone into the wall and we weren't hurting the earth. Now, I've done a video about this, and I showed our solar panel, and I showed you this. And it's something real that you need to think about. And I know it's a lot. We put a lot on y'all in this video. There's so many steps, you know what I'm saying? And just take your time. Going to one, master, going to another, master that. But you need to be mindful. You need to be aware, you know. Don't sit in your living room plugging your phone in and thinking that you're not contributing to the destruction of this earth, because you are. So you need to know that. Become aware of that. So the whole video is about being mindful.
Yeah, so just being mindful. Even like, you know, like driving or whatever. Like, I know a lot of people got jobs and they got to go every day. But like, you know, little things. If you just limit how much you drive, like, we don't drive that much. We got a van. We had to drive here. So, you know, I know sometimes you got to do what you got to do. We had to drive here. But now we just limit. Throughout the week, we don't drive. You know what I'm saying? Like, just limit how much you drive. Limit how much films you putting into the atmosphere. You know, just really think. Like, be conscious. Like, well, like you said, like, going to the store. Like, if you can, like, ride a bike to go to the store, get you a bike and ride your bike. Or if you can walk to the store, if you can take a walk somewhere instead of driving, like, do that. Or,
and it's good for you. That's good exercise. You know what I'm saying? Good for the family. Y'all can go on a bicycle ride. Y'all can walk somewhere so you can enjoy the nature that you do have. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to make everything so quick. Let me run to the store real quick. Let me hop in my car. Take a walk. Why not? Like, it's okay. Like, let's get back to the basics.
And, like, most importantly, like, so you are able to, like, regain your common sense and just, like, really think on your own. I think it's really important for you to, like, limit how much of other people's information that you're taking in. Like, limit your screen time. So, like, how much TV you watching. Maybe limit that. Brown! Brown!
Can't control no wild puppy.
But no, like, really though, like, just limit how much of other people's energy you taking in. Like, how can you have your own thoughts when you constantly watching TV that's like, yeah, like, how can you really think on your own when there's so much, like, telling you to do this, telling you to do that. Go eat this fast food place. Go use this, this smells great. Oh, drink this, you know, like, stop and really just have time for your mind to think on its own, you know. And I know you're watching this video, you're taking in a lot of my energy, but I just want to help you to just think on your own and say, okay, like, watch this video and just be like, okay, let me just, you know, really think everything I'm doing through. Think if every action that I'm making is really contributing to, like, life or death. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's live, you know? Let's live.
Yeah, because your subconscious, man, is super important. Your subconscious is what projects your reality. So like she said, you know, especially social media. That's the big one. Like, I know we watch TV and all that shit, boy. Social media, you taking a lot of people's thoughts in a quick second. You could be on your phone for an hour and you done took in 1 million people's thoughts and ideas, reading what they posting on Facebook or Instagram. You got to be careful. Choose wisely who you want to listen to. There's some good people out there that got some good knowledge, and take those people in. Like us, for example, you know. But there's some people out there that ain't no good for you. No good. All they doing is trying to what's the word I'm thinking of? Excuse me. All they want to do is show you that you should be wearing these name brand clothes, Gucci, or showing you how much money they got in their videos. And come on, man, that's no good. All that's doing is making you feel like you should be doing the wrong thing. You should be chasing this bag, and you should be doing that and doing that. No, man, that ain't the right way. They going the wrong way.
So let's get back to that, you know? It's just, you know, knowledge is the way, you know? It's the quest for life. Like, let's keep learning. Let's do everything we can to just live, you know? Live righteously. Live righteously.
Ask questions on everything you got to do. Anything that's going on, ask yourself, why am I doing this? What am I doing this? How am I doing this? Where did it come from? Ask yourself these questions, man, and everything going to unravel for you. You could do this on your own, you know? You don't need nobody or nothing. Everything is already within you. You a God. Never forget that.
We love y'all.
We love y'all so much. We love ourselves. Peace and love.
Peace.